How about that stat?
The battle of ineptitude.
First team to go 0-16.
They got punched in the mouth and they had no answer.
Things went sour.
Favre sprints to his right, throws back across the middle, and he's intercepted.
Takes the snap, looks left, passes left, and it's intercepted.
He pulls the ball down, fires it downfield, and a bad throw by Brett Favre.
Miami recovered on the kickoff return. Tannehill in trouble. Tannehill. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up. Still free. Bouncing around like a pinball. Washington's got it.
May be the day for Tampa Bay. They've been waiting 27 straight Sundays.
Well, you got to feel sorry for a Tampa team like that. They got buzzard slug. They can't kill anything. They can't find anything dead.
Gets the snap. There's pressure. Roethlisberger's going to go down.
He's hit, and he's sacked!
Big Ben gets hit and goes down.
Kansas City's Lenny Dawson, the AFL's leading passer, has a slippery exchange from center. Fumbles the ball, picks it up, starts to run. Giant Ernie Ladd leans on the Chiefs center. A forced fumble, Emil Karras recovered.
Down the middle, Braylon Edwards drops it right in his hands. Couldn't have put it out there any better, and Edwards could not haul it in.
Going deep, and he's got Braylon Edwards. Oh, he dropped the ball. He's done it all season long.
The spot, the kick, wide, no, it's good. The Falcons have stolen the thunder from the Vikings.
In this particular game, they got punched in the mouth and they had no answer.
Well, the Cowboys need a miracle. He's going long. Down the near sideline for Drew Pearson. Pearson makes the catch at the 5, touchdown!
They have shut out the Vikings, but as far as the Vikings are concerned, this season is over.
And it'll be Dorning getting around Dreyer, but Cromwell takes him down. Zorn getting heat, and Fanning will sack him.
Blanda attempts to move the club, tips the ball in the air, ends up with the interception. Blanda attempts to move in closer. His throw goes astray. Blanda's pass is swiped.
The record books will show that the 2008 Detroit Lions are the first team in NFL history to go 0-16.
And the Browns go through this season winless, an 0-16 mark as they lose the final game of the season.
Rutledge to throw. Over the middle, wide open. Clark, 25. He's free to the 20. Look out. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Skins. He rolls left. Fires long. A mark. He's got it. Oh, my. Quarterback draw to the 5. There he is in.
In 14 seasons as a pro, Archie Manning never had a winning season.
I don't like losing.
But Manning was more than just another lovable loser. For while the debate may never end over which Hall of Fame quarterback was the best of the best, Manning was without question the best of the worst.
Looks, he throws it downfield to Marvin. Interception. There's your interception. And that ends it on a low note. And the Steelers are heading for the championship game. Colts are heading to the locker room and then home.
He throws underneath, picked off. It's a terrible, terrible way for the Colts to end the season.
It's snapped over the head of Peyton Manning. And a miscommunication on the first play of the Super Bowl.
Third down and 7, intercepted. Manning on third down, deflected, intercepted. Second and 5. Intercepted, fourth of the game, Chad Greenway. The third interception return for a touchdown today by the Minnesota Vikings.
It's not comical. I wouldn't want to use that word, but it almost is unbelievable. The number of penalties, the way the Raiders have continually shot themselves in the foot.
The Raiders have earned that record.
Dorsett around the corner, fumbles, and the Eagles have the football.
Here's Dorsett. Way, and the ball is away. And still away.
But with one blink of the eye, Steeler hopes vanished.
There was no let-up on the Bengal attack.
Diving for the end zone. Ball is loose. The ball is loose.
Cordell in the shotgun is back, and the ball is loose.
Same play.
And he's going after it in the end zone. And they knock him around, and it's loose and rolling.
It's a safety.
Play action in trouble. Sacked in the end zone. Safety. The ball rolling free. It is a safety.
The spin around by Jones. It may have started out like a good idea, but it ends in disaster. Jones trying to bounce it and doesn't turn the corner.
For that front step.
DJ Duckett in the backfield. The flip play to the wide receiver and sniffed out by Dansby. Ball is loose.
And Landetta stands back in his end zone. Ortigo. The kick is blocked.
starts here. Look, it's almost to the ground. He just dropped that ball and missed it.
Bad snap. Richardson in the end zone. Flips a pass upfield. It's caught by Anthony Mitchell. He's at the 5, gets a block, and he's tripped up at the 8. The Titans will take over. Richardson should have taken a safety. Yep. It would have been better to take the 2 and punt.
Yep.
A loss of 11 and a turnover.
McNabb again. That's a 9th sack. That was 10. This is 11. And McNabb loses the ball.
Here's Moon in the face of a blitz. Rush coming. They're going to nail him. Cuts right through. Been a long, long afternoon.
The Cardinals come in and just smother Burt Jones, and Burt Jones under pressure it still is, and he's in trouble and he's down.
Offensively, the pass pocket sometimes snapped, leaving Oiler quarterbacks the victim of a sprung trap. The frustrations felt in 1973 by the Houston Oilers can all be remedied and are not flaws that will be found within the quality of the ball players on the squad.
Devastating loss for the Patriots. Instead of ending at 19-0, ends at 18-1.
Tough loss, and that is all she wrote.
Chicago Bears 46, New England Patriots 10.
The final score, San Francisco 55 and the Denver Broncos 10.
The Super Bowl champions are the Giants.
Final score, the Cowboys 27 and the Broncos 10.
Place kicker Kurt Knight nervously waited for his moment of glory. It never came.
3 times the over-the-hill gang put Kurt Knight in range for 3-pointers. But all 3 times, Knight shanked the ball.
Fire, fumbles the football. It's loose. It's loose.
The ball is batted in the air in the end zone.
Pump fake, looking right, looking left. Sack at the 8-yard line. Fumbled football, still loose. The Vikings dive for it.
7th punt of the day. Another punt. Punt after punt after punt. 10th punt for Leo Aragoose. Bennett trying to keep up with Aragoose. His 9th punt. Leo Aragoose, new NFL record, his 16th punt. How about that stat if you want to put that up at some point?
This is the battle of ineptitude.
Opponents feasted on the Colt defense, a unit that allowed more yards, more touchdowns, and more points than any team in NFL history. Never before had the Colts' fortune sunk so low.
Carr in trouble. Carr goes down.
Here's Carr under pressure, and he takes a sack.
Ball on the field, so is David Carr.
More pressure, and Carr takes a seat again at the 9.
The Dolphins defeated the Bills for an NFL record 20th consecutive time, a sweep of the 70s.
Culpepper out of the shotgun. Big blitz by Carolina. He steps up. Now he's running to the left, and he fumbles the ball. It's picked up. Dante fumbles, and the ball's on the ground. Taken down, and the ball pops loose.
Collins back, under pressure, gets sacked and fumbles it. Last time, sacked from behind by Bruce Smith. The ball comes loose. Giants pick it up.
First pass of the game. He throws it out, and it's picked off. 6-0 Houston. Throws a long ball downfield. It is intercepted, picked off. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints, and that's the backbreaker.
An interception for a touchdown.
It was a heartbreaking way to lose it for the Bills. A super embarrassment for the Bills, 52-17. It's just been absolutely, unbelievably horrendous. And so another season and another Super Bowl opportunity and another Super Bowl loss.
Mastery has dissolved into mediocrity. Compounding the task were critical errors in crucial situations. Miscues resulting in needed points slipping through hopeful hands. San Francisco's journey to recognition would encompass a brutal 16 weeks, the longest season ever in NFL history.
They'll hand it back to Dillon, who breaks another one. 35-30. One man to beat. Stiff arm. 10-5. Corey Dillon. That's a team record for the Bengals and the most ever rushed for against the Denver Broncos.
In 1951, the Rams were world champions, and Van Brocklin passed for 554 yards in a single game, a record that still stands.
Opportunity kids here in Indianapolis.
Bills on 4th down. They need 34. Rob Johnson's going to air it out. Big time arm into the end zone, up for grabs. Touchdown.
We didn't have great offensive line. We couldn't knock people down. We couldn't protect the passer well. They beat me to death. I mean, they bloodied me. And I said, I've got to do something. I've got to change how this position is played, or we're not going to win a game.
Against San Diego, the Pack had come up with 11 forced turnovers, all captured by fierce hustle and alert play.
Pass interference, defense. The ball's placed at the spot of the foul, first down.
Hit from behind, there was contact.
Pass interference, defense. Automatic first down at the spot of the foul.
I take it back. They may not win a game this year at all.
The offensive line was a sieve. The defensive lineman would beat him to the setup point.
Here's Isaac Haggins wide open. It's a foot race now. Haggins inside the 30. He fumbles the ball.
Spinning, the ball falls and it's free, picked up by the Raiders. Back Harbaugh, stepping up and throwing for Graham, intercepted underneath by Surtain.
Back, looking, got hit, loose ball in the end zone. Drops, looks, he got stripped again, the ball rolls back, he couldn't get it, Telvin Smith got it in the end zone, touchdown, Jacksonville.
Another reason for their surge was a rapidly developing defense, and harassed superstars into foolhardy and impetuous acts, a unit that broke the backs and spirits of their opponents with game-breaking plays.
Or to punt it, actually. He's in the punting position. So he takes the punt, he's running back toward the end zone, and he runs into the end zone, and the Texans are going to take a safety here.
Meyer swings it to Warren. Oh, what a hit made. Beautifully by Ken Harvey. With the football, first down at their own 37. Blitz comes, Warren a one-handed catch, and then the fumble. Chris Warren goes back to get it, all the way back to the 19-yard line.
Then came one of the strangest finishes ever. The Falcons set up the winning field goal at the 10-yard line.
Baltimore selects as the first choice in the draft quarterback John Elway of Stanford.
Jeff George, Steve Entman,
Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning. With the first pick in the draft, the St. Louis Rams select Orlando Pace,
Sam Bradford,
Jared Goff backs up to throw, and they're after him, and he loses the ball, and it is recovered in the end zone, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Right back, they blitz him, and they sack him. Fumble, and it's picked up by Dallas. That's 9 turnovers. 9 turnovers by the Bills.
Trying to sweep to the left. He's racing for the flag. He's got it. Touchdown. Kenneth Davis got BB at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown. Reich out of the shotgun. Looks toward the end zone. Touchdown. Down the middle. Touchdown. Andre Reed. And of all the losses in Oiler history, this has got to rank as the most devastating.
Gaines ranked 4th among AFC rushes at season's end, while tying for the conference lead in average gain per carry. His consistency paced the Jets' second-half resurgence as he led the team in rushing in 7 of the last 8 games. Gaines was the Jets' second leading receiver.
Traded to the Bills for linebacker Kiko Alonso.
And the Dolphins sending linebacker Kiko Alonso to the Saints.
I've seen bad football teams. It's the worst I've ever seen. I never saw such a little life on a football team in my life.
With this defeat, the Buccaneers became the first team in NFL history to finish 0-14.
A group strong in individual talent, but as yet unchanneled in direction and ununified in spirit. The Cardinals' defense was blown about like tumbleweeds.
As a result, the whole team suffered. There were some costly fumbles. There were some freakish interceptions. And all 3 Redskin quarterbacks bore the brunt of the breakdown.
Works with the lone running back, Curtis Anderson, wide open. That's Roy Green. Loose football. Kansas City could tie this football up. That's Charles Jackson. Kenny will throw for it. Intercepted by the Cardinals.
Silly mistakes. You see Thomas going there, and all of a sudden in the pile-up, there is Lee Nelson who comes away with it.
Intercepted. St. Louis first down. Over the middle. 3rd interception.
Pump fake left, wants the screen right, throws an interception down the sideline into the end zone.
Favre over the middle, the pass tipped, intercepted. 10-5, walks into the end zone, throws the slant to the left side, and it's intercepted by the Bears. He's going all the way.
might turn out to be a long extra point. Mosley. Block.
Mosley misses yet another extra point try.
Tom Dempsey to try the extra point with Steve Priest holding.
Foreman 104.
Extra point is not good by Dempsey.
Playing quarterback in Tampa Bay week in and week out was a risky business.
Perkins watched his young and talented passer struggle by throwing 35 interceptions.
This could get ugly.
We're not very good. The games got worse and worse in terms of blowouts.